Hello there, Scorpio. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here. All right, these are timeless readings, so trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant to help you out, clarify some things for you, or answer any questions that may be on your mind or whatever is weighing heavily in your heart. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like to share with me in the comments down below whatever it is that's resonating with you, that would be wonderful because I love to connect with all of you. All right, bottom of the deck here, we've got the Nine of Cups. All right, so I really like this to start off with because this is great energy. The Nine of Cups is about emotional satisfaction. Everything is working out right now. Things are kind of humming along and you are loving life. And if you haven't gotten to this point, this is, it's coming your way. Now, remember that the Nine of Cups is also, it's about emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. We are all in control of our own emotions, all right? And I say that with emphasis because a lot of us will forget and assume that this satisfaction, that this emotional satisfaction comes from the outside. Emotional satisfaction comes from within. It has to do with our perception. It has to do with, taking a pause and really looking at things from a different perspective and seeing that though there could be, it's how you look at it, right? It's all of that. And so just understand that emotional satisfaction, if you feel stuck right now and you feel like, well, yeah, I'm still waiting to get happy. Well, you know what? That emotion comes from within. It's a choice that you have to, kind of get from within, to acquire from within. All right, Queen of Cups. So a couple things. There's a lot of love here. There's comforting, there's love that's going on here around you, and the opportunity also to receive love. Now, with the Queen of Cups here, remember to also give love to yourself, because sometimes we tend to neglect ourselves, and we give and give and give to others, but we forget that we also have to turn that love towards us. And again, that's that emotional satisfaction. It's how you look at it. So if you turn things around and you start to see, hey, I need to give some love to myself as well. Yeah, all of a sudden you start to have that emotional satisfaction and bliss. Ten of Cups, beautiful. Joy, harmony, positivity, everything that you could ever want to happen in your personal life, in your family life, for example. This is a celebration. Joy, harmony, positivity, synchrony. Everything is going your way, going the way that it needs to go, and you're truly celebrating those vibes, that feeling. Being very elated. Wow, you've got a lot of cups. So if this isn't a love reading for you, I don't know. But there's a lot of cups here. These are emotions. These are new blessings that are coming your way. Everything is working out. You may be in a situation where you may have met someone new, or you are reconciling an old relationship, an old flame, and things are working out, and you are in a state of bliss and emotional satisfaction. You're reminiscing the past. You're thinking about maybe an old love, maybe old situations. You may even be thinking about old pastime hurts. And so that's the thing. It's okay to think about the past. However, we can't live in the past. We can only learn from the past. That's the only role that it has, right? When it comes to when we're working on ourselves and our journey, we can only learn from the past. We can enjoy it. We can be grateful for it. But ultimately, it's the lessons that we take from the past that will allow us to move forward, from the present and move forward. The thing here is that we remember, you can't stay in your mind, you can't stay in the past, you can't hold on to old hurt, old pain, grief, that sort of thing. All right, the Lovers. Oh my gosh, look at this. Scorpio, what is going on? You have the ability, you have the opportunity here to really commit to someone on a very deep spiritual level. Something here is very divine. It's almost like this person was brought into your life to really experience this bliss, right? This new blessing has been handed to you by the universe to really commit to on that spiritual divine level. And it's going to give you this opportunity to really create this joy, this harmony, synchronicity. I mean, everything. Wow, what a gift. What a gift. Now, if this is not a love reading for you, switch it out for, this can certainly be career, right? Something that is going to bring you such emotional satisfaction. You may be committing to yourself, committing to a passion project, committing to something that's, that you've been wanting to work on for years and years and years, and you've thought about it, and you thought, I really want to open up this business, or I want to work on trying to get this dream job or whatever. But know that these opportunities, these blessings are being given to you. But definitely there's something here that is going to really elevate you emotionally, and those opportunities are here. You're able to really manifest whatever you want and really cultivate that joy in your life. This is about abundance. This is about comfort and creation. So when I said that if you are committing to creating a side hustle or a business or something like that, because you know that you are excellent at baking dog biscuits, for example, and you're like, I want to start my own business. Well, here you go. You're committing to that goal. You're committing to yourself. You're committing to that idea. These opportunities and blessings are being given to you. Doors are opening, and you're going to come out on top, and you're going to be very successful in that creation. And you're going to be in a place here where you're going to be like, yes, I knew it. That's what I wanted, was to make, organic dog biscuits that is great for, I don't know, strengthening bones and whatever, right? But definitely something here that you're very passionate about, and also something that really connects with you on a deep level. You see what I'm saying? So this isn't necessarily just kind of pigeonholing you. Oh, this is just a love reading, right? But the love could be something else, a career, a project, something like that, or even just you committing to yourself and loving yourself again. Wheel of Fortune, everything is changing in your life right now because of these opportunities that the universe is giving you, these meetings, these commitments, this opportunity to pour love into your life and to yourself. This is going to bring enormous changes to you, to your life, and it's going to be, I'm telling you, your life is going to be different. 6 months from now, you're going to be unrecognizable. Another cup here. So the Knight of Cups is showing you that you are ready to receive love, give love, and there is something here that you're moving towards that is going to be emotionally fulfilling, that is going to fill your cup, and you're moving towards it. It might be just you making that decision, right, to come forward and commit to this individual or to this project, whatever, or even to yourself. You're making those strides to make that happen. Connecting with your higher self is going to be important here, because there's, you're reminiscing the past, you're thinking about everything that's happened, and you may even be questioning your choices, but that's the time for you to really set aside some time and connect with your higher self and really gain some insight. And then when you emerge, you shine your light on your new path, and then that's going to bring you to this place of satisfaction and harmony. Yes, so new beginnings. You are moving towards whatever it is that is going to bring you emotional fulfillment here, and you're taking the next steps, and you're ready to take that leap to move forward. Are you kidding me? Wow, this has never happened to me before, like so far. I'm hoping this is another Cups card, but look at this, King of Cups. You have cups, everything except for the major arcana cards. It's cups. This is beautiful. So you have a counterpart here to the Queen of Cups. So you may be connecting here with an individual who is also very loving, very giving, very comforting, and also is very measured with their emotions, very stable, very connected with their head and their heart, and not just ultimately just a softy and loving, but also very wise and very logical as well. So this is that opportunity here. You're meeting literally a counterpart here, and you're starting something new, and this is going to bring you just absolute fulfillment, whatever it is. So bummer, we didn't get the another set of cups here, but that's okay. This is also a beautiful card, because the Ten of Wands is going to tell you here that all of the hard work that you have put in, all of the struggles that you've had to connect in this level of emotional depth, you're going to cross that finish line here. Make sure that you are enjoying the process. These times of emotional bliss, they're difficult, with all of the variables that we go through during the day, all of the things that maybe come in our path that take away some of that positive energy, it can be very difficult, right? So make sure that you are enjoying this process. Universe presents this card because it lets you know that you are taking on a lot of responsibilities. You may be very busy, you may be very overwhelmed, or maybe even getting burnt out. Take the time to connect, to just pause, connect with your higher self, right? Enjoy the process, enjoy all of the new beginnings that's happening and the new blessings that are being presented to you. But definitely you are reaching the finish line here. It's just, I want you to not miss these opportunities for blessings that are literally being handed to you. But all of your hard work is going to create the future of your dreams, and you're going to be absolutely elated, beyond the moon happy. All right, let's take a look at some other cards here. All right, we've got recovery. Yeah, allow yourself this time of recovery, because you are pushing yourself really hard. If you believe that anything can happen, right? If you believe that the possibility of blessings and a connection on the highest and deepest level is possible, you're going to get it. You've got no need to worry. Yeah, trust that the universe is truly creating something for you, that everything is going to work out in your favor, and that there are big changes that are happening in your life that is going to lead you to that place of absolute happiness and fulfillment. Ask your angels. Remember to co-create with universe, co-create and allow the goodness of the universe, of God, of the source, however you define it. connect with your higher self and ask your angels for help if you so need it. You've got let go of some responsibilities here that aren't even yours to carry, right? So let go and really experience this beautiful existence that you have right now. Get more information. Yeah, before you you jump into things, of course, make sure you trust your intuition and you get more information before jumping into any choice that you may be presented with. Make sure that you are really being very logical, and this is why the King of Cups is here, is because it's not just about leading with your heart. It's you getting information and also being very logical before making those decisions. I hope that makes sense. All right, and one more. Let's do this. Listen to your intuition. Absolutely, that's what I've been harping on. The Queen of Cups is heavy on intuition. She is the psychic of the tarot, and yeah, trust your intuition. Really, connect your head and your heart, so that you can use the wisdom that you have and apply it to your new beginnings. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. If no one's told you today, I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.